welcome to or back to my channel. I'm sorry about the questionable lighting, but I'm filming this at like 7:15 in the morning before I go to work, just because I really wanted to get this video up. I was like really excited about talking about it, and I just didn't get a chance to film it on the weekend, so just wanted to get it sorted, get it filmed and chat to you guys about this topic. But basically me and Pete are buying our first home soon, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure when it's all going to go through. We're about 2 months into the process. If you bought your first home before, we're very much like in the waiting stage of it all. So we've got searches happening with our lawyers, and then we need to book our survey after that. So we're in like a bit of a waiting game process of the searches happening, and also we have to go back and see the flat again, so we're doing that in a few weeks with our family as well, which would be really nice. But whilst I can't think about lawyers forms or mortgage forms or all that jazz, because it's all sorted, everything on our end is sorted, all I'm thinking about is furniture and furnishing this place. We live in a 2-bed rented flat at the moment, but a lot of the furniture in the bedrooms, like the beds and the bedside tables and that sort of thing, aren't ours. We do have a lot of like living room furniture, but we don't have any bedroom furniture really. And this place also has like a built-in desk, built-in wardrobes, so we actually, considering we're renting like a part furnished place, we don't actually have that much furniture. We've got a lot of the big stuff you need when you move in, like we've got the telly, we've got loads of like kitchen bits and bobs, so like loads of stuff for the kitchen, because obviously that wasn't furnished. We have kitchen stuff, and we also have like a Hoover. The place we're buying is coming with all of the white goods, so as much as I really wanted the pink Smeg fridge, we do have all the white goods included, which is great. And I did want to say, if you are thinking of buying your first home and you're saving up your deposit and stuff, buying furniture is extremely expensive. And if you follow me here, you'll know that I do have quite expensive taste anyway, in clothes and restaurants and that sort of thing. And I realise that does extend to homeware. So I have tried to keep myself really contained. I feel like there's some things that I'm like non-negotiable on. I want a really great sofa mainly. That is like one of the big things for us, but there are loads of things that like are still just really expensive, even if you go to like the cheaper side of things as well. So I've been making a list on my phone of all the things that I have liked for the house, so I thought I would go through it with you as like my basically big furniture homeware wish list for our future home. So to start with, our home at the moment, the home we're buying, like fingers crossed this happens, all of this is kind of like with that flat in mind, but all of these things can work if that falls through and we have to go and find somewhere else. But one of the big things for me is this flat is so grey and white, and like I feel like there are like 2 different kinds of millennials, and I'm a cream millennial, not like that like dead behind the eyes grey that a lot of people love, like that like bluey grey. No, I'm not a grey girl like at all. I'm like creams and pastels and brights more, I'd say, than grey. I hate, like, no, I don't like it. And this flat is like very grey. Every room is painted, like the coloured bits of the room are painted in this like bluey grey. I'll try and find some pictures. Bluey grey colour that I'm just really not a fan of. So I've been looking on Farrow and Ball at the colours I would want to paint different rooms, and I want to go like down the creams and pinks route. So I really like Elephant's Breath. It's like a very dark, like neutral pink. I obviously love the iconic Setting Plaster. That is like the creamy pink plaster like colour. I love it. And I also really like Old White as well to paint, like, and I like the comparison of Old White against like stark white, and like throughout the flat there's a lot of stark white. So Farrow and Ball paints have been something that I'm definitely gonna get some testers of to test when we move in, to see what we want to paint those bits. I really like the idea of having like a green kitchen as well, but I haven't found the perfect green. But we are going to probably opt for Farrow and Ball. I really like the colour selection is limited, so you don't have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of colours to choose from. Like, they've just got great classic colours, and I've heard like anecdotally that the paints are just really great as well, so you don't have to buy like a shit ton of it. You can just use 1 or 2 pots to get the desired result, rather than having to layer and layer and layer and layer, because obviously there's lots of ways you can like take Farrow and Ball paints and make them out of like cheaper paint companies, but you're not getting the same quality, so you're actually probably spending a close to similar amount of money because you're not getting the same colour paint payoff. So I'm going to the source. It's going to be a Farrow and Ball painted home. So yeah, that's kind of like in my like non-negotiables list. I just want to get rid of that grey because it's just not to our taste. Then the big thing for us is we don't have a wardrobe here because they're all built in, and I actually don't have a lot of clothes, but like a lot of like hanging. We have a great wardrobe space here, and we've gotten really used to that, so we're definitely going to have to think about the wardrobes. And I have kind of opted at the moment, I didn't realise how expensive wardrobes were, and I think a great solution is the Ikea Pax design it yourself option. So I've been making like some different wardrobes on the Ikea Pax websites, and I was speaking to one of my friends, and she sanded hers down and painted it as well, because they come in like very stark white or like woody, like they don't really come in like fun colors, or like they just look quite cheap. So I think they're a really great option, like actual space and solution wise, to get like a wardrobe in the exact like space you want it. So I think they're a really great idea, so I'll probably end up opting for an Ikea Pax wardrobe. They do actually have one in there at the moment, so the couple that live there, they have an Ikea Pax wardrobe, and I think when we go and visit again, I'd really like to have like a little sneaky look in it and see if they're interested in selling it, because I know they're a bitch to take down, so I'm hoping they'd maybe be interested in just leaving it. But I think I need to see what kind of storage solution they've got inside of it before I make that decision to offer them. But they might really want to take it. It might be like their favorite thing ever, but like I know they're hard to take down and put back together, so we'll see about that. Maybe I can find my favorites on Marketplace as well, so something to consider. I also need a dressing table. That's something I really rarely will need. Like that's like, again, a non-negotiable, and I really like this, I don't know how you say it, Laradate dressing table. So it's like got this like massive mirror on it, which is so nice, and it's got the storage as well. So I think again what's great about this flat is we have so much storage, and in the new place we have one storage cupboard, we have a massive loft, but like in terms of we have like a lot of random drawers here, there and everywhere as well. So I think I want some more like drawer space to like for like makeup and beauty storage, like where I get like gifted quite a bit of stuff. I try and say no to as much as possible, but like every now and again like there is stuff I want to say yes to. So I think I do have more kind of beauty, makeup, skincare stuff than like the average person, so I do need some kind of good storage to store that all in. I think this was around the £500 mark in Black Friday, so I hope it doesn't go back up, because I don't want to buy anything just yet, just because we don't know when we're moving in, we don't know what that's going to look like. So yeah, these are great though. I think they're really, really lovely. The big thing and kind of the pièce de résistance that I wanted to talk about is the sofa we're going to go for. So we went and sat on a bunch of sofas, if you saw the vlog, at Loaf in Battersea. And the one we felt like, I actually saw some online, and we really want a corner sofa. Saw some online, and I was like pretty sold on those. And then when we got there and sat on them, we sat on one that I didn't even consider, didn't even look at, and it was so comfy. It's called the Smithy sofa, and that is the sofa we are like 100% going for. It's what we're splashing the biggest cash on. So obviously Loaf sofas, they come at like a standard price, and then they're more or less expensive depending on the fabric you choose to coat them in. So I'm really hopeful and like manifesting that we'll be able to get one with like a slight bump or something in the clear out section. A, so we can get it quicker, and B, obviously so we get a big discount on it. So that would be my hope, and then I can just fashion the bump into something and then just make it work. I also feel like obviously we have a cat, and we're planning on getting another cat, so I don't want to be like too nervous that they're gonna scratch it as well. And I think obviously spending £4 plus on a sofa, I'm gonna be nervous that little Straubs is gonna go near it and try and scratch. She's usually really good. She's got like one chair in our flat that she scratches that I'm okay with, because it's like old and we were gonna get rid of it anyway, and I just see it as hers. And then she does scratch her scratching pole as well. But the idea of her touching that sofa unsettles me greatly. Yeah, so that's the sofa I think we're gonna go for. Then in terms of our bed, I think we're just gonna get like we want a Super King bed. Well, Pete wants a Super King bed. That's like literally the one thing he's asked for. So I think we're gonna get a Super King bed frame from Dusk, and then probably get an Emma mattress to put on top of it, because we've got the Emma mattress topper and we're getting the Emma mattress duvet. So Emma mattress, I think. Oh, and also I've got a 5% discount code for Emma mattress that I'll leave down below as well. And we love the mattress topper, so I think we're just going to stick to Emma and get the duvet as well. Oh, it's not the duvet, the actual mattress itself from Emma as well. So have the whole collection, but then just get like a cheaper bed frame from like Dusk or something, just because obviously we're getting a massive bed, and then that can be upgraded in the future if we want it to. But also, again, if we move in the future, we don't know how big our bed's going to be, but I think once we get used to a Super King bed, we're probably going to end up sticking with a Super King bed. And bedside tables is something I haven't really decided on. I'm thinking like maybe getting something like cheaper, like from like Dunelm or something, and then like upscaling it, or buy some secondhand ones and upcycling them to make them, because what I want is like cream bedside tables with good drawers, and I want to put like pretty little handles, like go to Notting Hill and get some like really beautiful little like drawer handles for them as well, just to make them really beautiful or jazzy, especially when we're going for like the Ikea wardrobe as well. Like I feel like I need touches of like elegance within it as well, that like I can like add my own little spin on. So I think that's what we're going to do for bedside tables, and I think that was all my, yeah, like that's all my sort of like non-negotiables. We need these things. And then I got a whole bunch of like non-priority options, and the biggest thing I seem to have gone for in non-priority options is lamps. Like I think lighting can like elevate a home so beautifully, and me and Pete like are like never have the big light on. I know I've got it on in this room right now, but like very rarely have the big light on type people. We're like little lamps everywhere, like very cozy vibes. And I saw this amazing lamp from a place called lightsandlamps.com, which is like an arc lamp. Oh my god, I love this lamp so much. Like this is actually, we're probably definitely going to get this. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And I remember when me and Pete were first looking at this flat, we didn't like have the money for it back then, and it's been a year and a half, and our salary's gone up, blah blah blah, we got enough money for it now. There was this amazing like made lamp that was like huge, like leaning lamp across the room. It was beautiful. I can't find anything like that now. Like I can just find like smaller versions, but this was huge. Oh, I loved it so much. I think it was quite low though, so maybe it wasn't the best option, but this lamp, I'm obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. I also really love these little like M&S lamps for our bedside tables as well. I love the stripy gingham. I love the like everything about these lamps. I adore these lamps, and they're beautiful, and they're a really great price as well. I think they're about 50 quid each. They're so cute. They come in 3 different colours, and there's matching vases. I just think they're perfect, and I like the idea of having the matching vase like over on the vanity, and then it's like tying everything together. Oh, so cute. I love the idea of that. We also really want to get like a bench, like / ottoman, that we can put at the end of our bed, that can hold like all our sheets and stuff. So and like put our cushions in, that sort of thing. And I adore, they're so expensive though, the Oliver Bonus benches, like bench ottomans. There's this gorgeous pink one. I think it's about £500. I just don't know if I can bring myself to spend that much on a bench ottoman thing, but they're so cute. I really love them. And I love the like again like rattan, because everything is rattan velvet one as well, but I think that goes less with the other things I've chosen in the room. So the pink one, so cute, so cute. Then I found this amazing hallway bench in Next. Like we don't have the hallway's like kind of like a square, but we don't have like any hooks up for coats or anything, and I don't really want to put hooks up for coats, but I think this is a really great alternative to that. So you've got like the bench and some shoe storage and the hooks for coats, so you can put all your coats in there. What I like is the idea of putting a hook for coats in like the storage utility cupboard, and having all our coats stored in there, so we're like out of sight rather than being like laid out. But I like this for like maybe 1 or 2 coats. If you have guests around, they could put their coats on it and they could pop their shoes into it. Like I really like that idea as well, but rather than like you have loads of guests over, they just leave all their shoes scattered on the hall. This could just be like a little place where guests can put their shoes, and then they can hang their coats as well, just for that like option. But I think again, this is just going to be something that we think about in the future, and also really need to measure if it actually fits in the space I would imagine it would go in. I'm not 100% sure, but I like the idea of having something like a little bench and a little coat rack in our hallway space, but I don't want something you like actually drill into the walls particularly. But I think that'd be a really good alternative. This is just a Dunelm piece, but I love this snuggle chair. I really feel like it's got like a ByLydia energy to it with the stripes. It looks so like chic and comfortable, and it's like an amazing price point. I think it's about 300 quid. But like it's just like a really big extra space. Like we're getting a massive sofa and a massive dining table, so we probably don't need any extra seating, but I just thought it was like a really nice little option to have if we do feel like there's a space in our room for some extra seating. We are like we're quite social people, so we have like our friends and we've got big families over quite a lot, so I do like the idea of having lots of space for everyone to sit comfortably and that sort of thing. So I really like this Dunelm snuggle chair, and it comes in a few colours as well. I've also got super into, oh my god, my list is so long, Anthropologie Curtains. I think Anthropologie Curtains are so nice, and I love the little curtain hooks you get for them as well. We've only got one room in the flat that would need curtains, but these Anthropologie ones are probably going to be what we opt for. I did see that people were saying that they actually are only one curtain for the price on there, they're not a pair, so I need to be careful with that if we do choose to opt for them. But we have a Anthropologie kind of close to us now, so I probably would just head over there and actually, oh my god, strawberries being so cute, just see them in real life if we do go for an Anthropologie curtain option. And a few other things I like. I love the Jerf Avenue sheets. I really want a nice pair of sheets for when we move in. So between like a pair of Jerf Avenue ones, I think they're really cute. Or I found this person called Rebecca Udall, I think that's how you say it, and I think these are probably the ones we're going to go for. Actually, they're so beautiful. They're all linen and like scalloped edges. They're very like trend pieces, I would say. Like they're very fashionable for now, but I love them. I think they're so chic and beautiful. My dream is, and it's not in our budget at the moment because I think they're about £4,000, but is to get one of the ByLydia headboards. They're just so beautiful. Like they're the striped, I'll hopefully be putting a picture, striped gingham headboards. They're just stunning. So I really would like, that would be my like dream, I guess, to get a pair, like a ByLydia headboard. I think they're beautiful. I don't really know how headboards work in terms of like if you already have a bed frame, but something to consider in the future. Sorry, I'm getting really snivelly. And then also I found these amazing lampshades from a brand called Alice Palmer that I really want one of as well. We obviously have like a lot of big lights throughout the flat, and I don't think they're going to be leaving the lampshades, so we are going to have to get lampshades at some point. But these Alice Palmer & Co lampshades are so pretty. I just think they really, like, little details like this just completely like elevate a space, and I think like having a gorgeous little like kind of very unique pretty lampshade, like little things like that really elevate, and I think that's kind of brings in the whole thing around like elevating with lighting and like details. And yeah, so yeah, I am so excited to decorate this place. Obviously I know that I'm not going to move in and it's going to be perfect instantly. Like it's going to be little by little that I collect these things and we make it really like exactly how we want it, but I can't wait anyway. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button to stay updated for future videos and continue on this house buying journey with us. Like anything could happen, like let's stay connected and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.